Okay. It's not CinemaSins this time, but rather Cinema Wins Everything Great about Venom. The first Everything Great video I've ever saw was, I think, Wolverine 2013 movie. I watched it for a minute or two before I suddenly got disinterested and just got out. Now when I watched the Gaming Sins video of when they do everything great with after everything wrong with games, like everything wrong with God of War, everything great with God of War, I don't know. And I like the Venom movie, so why not just give Cinema Wins a shot?
Everything Great About Venom has been sponsored by Wix.
But you knew that.
The black and white of the Sony logo are kind of like Venom's black and white. No, come on, you just fooling. Shaky amateur camera operator. You know, realism.
That's Jameson.
Oh, good. Mary Jane's interim boyfriend made it out alive. Whoop. Never mind. This symbiote is kind of a murderous jerk, eh? I do love the body takeover effects, though. Fixing compound fractures is a riot. And Eddie Brock's sizzle reel montage is the fastest way to flood my brain with Tom's accent, so I get used to it. And also, establish him as a hard-hitting journo.
There's no such thing as can't.
That could be the Mayans' MC slogan.
Are you gonna behave yourself tomorrow?
No. At least he's honest about it. No one should have expected anything different.
Of the Daily Glow incident?
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling Spider-Men. I can't really compliment the meaning behind this choice. I mean, I could make something up about the story not really being about these two, and that Eddie's obsession with the story supersedes all other things, but the movie lets go of that idea pretty fast, and really I just think cutting the music abruptly rather than fading it out slowly is a fun aesthetic choice that may have been just that. Fun. Realistic looking and career appropriate emails that are only on screen for a few seconds. Attention to detail. At first I wondered why she was hobbling around since the symbiote had fixed her leg, but then it occurred to me that there are still limits to what the human body can do, and if you're just walking for miles and miles, eventually you're going to need some delicious eelheads. Could also be that it wasn't a perfect match for Riot, so like a lot of the hosts, her organs were failing. So Riot is like a combination of Quill and Spike from The Last Stand. Bold move, Sony. Bold move. And also, let's not forget Hela. Isn't her sword technically a symbiote?
Do you ever feel like your life is like one monumental screw up? Nope.
Reassurance.
Give me $1 for a song. I'll throw in the paper.
As long as the song is Amy Mann's Save Me. Also, I see Claudia's coke addiction got the best of her. Not even John C. Reilly could save her. Okay, that's a lot of references to make sure you're with me.
You're the one.
And you look as beautiful as ever.
Compliments all around. J. Jonah's failure of a rival Barney Bushkin. I may have been one of the few people who enjoyed the movement of the symbiote in Spider-Man 3, but Sony upped the game for this iteration. That's pretty brutal. And the symbiote seems pissed off. Like, how have you not figured out what I'm compatible with yet?
Are you the next volunteer?
You know when Mona Lisa Saperstein is the reasonable person in your bad guy clique, that everyone else is crazy.
Whoever you are, you suck.
There are two instances in this movie of either a reshoot or some ADR after the trailer was released, and honestly they renew my faith in the process. This is the first, as if the director or Hardy saw this back
You suck. Whoever you are.
and thought, nah, we can do better. And then did.
Whoever you are, you suck.
It's pretty cool, the people that he took down.
Yeah, I was one of them.
The new boyfriend character of Dan he's a cliche Dodge character. He's just a nice dude who actually fanboys over Eddie a little. Well done, writers.
We call them symbiotes.
And thank goodness you do call them that. This is the second fix from the trailers.
We call them symbiotes.
See, people, sometimes your voices are heard.
You know what they say?
Yeah.
Science never sleeps.
That's the perfect crime. Some people may say that, you don't know. Trying to save your old friend only to get a new friend. Now here's some fun lateral tracking through the woods with a tension building score that makes for a solid action set piece. Tree removal skills. This isn't going to be the last of this kind of win, but Tom Hardy's physical acting. I realize he's getting some help from wires and effects here and there, but you can already tell by his performance that Venom is pulling him around. Garbage chicken, which leads to an appropriate reaction.
What is wrong with me?
And another appropriate reaction. Let's just get this out of the way. This movie is not the same movie without Tom Hardy interacting with Tom Hardy. Therefore, Tom Hardy, and let's be honest here, this has been a long time coming, Tom Hardy is always a win. If you're wondering why Riot doesn't seem to be killing its hosts as fast as all the hosts Drake has been using, remember that it's been choosing its hosts. It kills most people and then picks the best match. I assume it's the same reason it's taken 6 months to get in an airplane. Just trying to find that perfect host. Hey, guy with backpack wipe.
This is dead. Dead.
Dude, observations. Oh man, this is a scene. From very conscientiously considering eating Dan's head, to shushing the hostess, to finally finding that live snack he needed. Good stuff.
Please don't call the police. Call an ambulance. I'm a doctor. This man is my patient.
You know, props to Danny Egan. Sorry, I'm sure Reed Scott's done other great things, but he's always going to be the guy who was really mean to Mike. Which means seeing him go out of his way for his girlfriend's ex is admirable. One more improvement I'm just now deciding was an improvement from the trailer with the Venom overlays rather than just the black creeping up his neck.
Hey, can you turn your music down, please?
Whatever.
Negotiation skills.
You are making us look bad.
It takes a bit to get here, but once you do, it's worth it.
So sorry about your friends.
Politeness. Also, again, Tom sells the idea that he's just a marionette with Venom holding the strings. Saving a new fleshy buddy. Not quite as graceful as Spidey, but he's got the main idea. Great way to introduce these two to each other, and sort of allows Venom to exist in physical form before he exists in physical form.
This is beyond anything we thought it was possible.
Seeing the bigger picture. Can't really knock him for it. Resourcefulness. So fire does obviously hurt Venom, but you could also see it as a little foreshadowing that it won't necessarily kill him like he thinks. Doing something. And it's some pretty good ingenuity. Having a good time. Also, Ludwig Göransson's score starts to pick up and have as much fun as Eddie here.
I'm going to die! You're not going to die!
Optimism with abilities to back it up. Pretty awesome healing factor that is unique from Wolverine's, and an awesome transformation into full-form Venom. And just in general, one of the most impressive and comic-accurate portrayals. Tongue and all.
I am Venom.
Ugh, those milky, organic-looking eyes. Hate him and love him.
You gonna eat anybody else?
Most likely.
Gander.
No! You do not touch him, he is my...
There's actually something really sweet about Eddie trying to protect Alvarez from Venom.
You want up?
Dang it, I love Venom's voice. Just on the surface, the bassy power creates this imposing image of Venom in your head at all times. But then the effects and the way it's mixed makes it feel like it's always surrounding you but inside your head at the same time. Also, are we seeing this building through Eddie's fear of heights vision? Seems a little taller and skinnier than it probably is.
We're far too good of a match to throw away so soon. Plus, I'm starting to like you.
Friendship.
Copy! Mask!
Copy.
Is that like a callback? An instant callback? Really, it's the first glimpses of Eddie and Venom's relationship and communication skills building. I love it. Also, badass, good, bad, medium guy? A visually fun fight with the added effect of the silhouette symbiote scatter away from Eddie because of the flashbangs. Brutal. So I really like the synthy sound effect in the score that Venom, and actually I think all the symbiotes get, but I couldn't place it at first, and I finally figured out that it totally reminds me of the World Engine.
I don't know what that is.
Policeman!
Having a moral code.
Never apologized. You might not live to get another chance.
Wow, that's like relationship advice from black goo that eats people's heads. Okay, so the movie does something here that I like to call respecting your audience. 9 million movies before this one with similar premises and similar scenes have had this similar character in disbelief until, well, far beyond all reason. Not only does she quickly realize Venom is in the dog, she also talks to Venom.
You're using him up.
Even tries to reason with Venom when she finds out he's killing Eddie.
You're killing him.